We're in the car and we're going to Warwick Castle. Yay! To learn all about Tudory castles. Yay! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Parking's fun.
There's double, there's two down on the end. Just go.
Honestly.
Such hard work.
So we're walking now, and walking's fun.
It's the Tudor car park.
It could be, you never know. No, look, there's a, I can't get it in there. Look, there's a castle. That's not a castle, is it? That's a church. We're walking. This is exciting. I have to try and laugh. I have to try not to laugh on camera because I look so horrible. I'm like,
It's supposed to be silly.
am I people? No, I'm not. Yeah. This is a Tudor street with the cobbled paths and Tudor houses. But of course in those days they wouldn't have cars, they would have people and there would be poop coming from the windows. So now we're just walking into the castle steps and this is the entrance to the castle grounds. Walking to the castle. So you can just imagine horses and carts coming up this road. And from these ruins, it looks like there would have been some there. And like there's some really big walls here. Looks like they're in a zigzag pattern. So it looks like they've been etched. And that's a very Tudory lamppost, which it would have lit with fire, of course, not electric. A lot of things in Tudor time were wooden because they didn't have plastic and things back then. They wouldn't have had electricity in those days. But of course, it would have looked much different in Tudor times, as you can imagine. Christmas music. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Ba-dum ba-dum. Children's version of the armour. Henry VIII fought a lot with swords and he was really good at jousting, but he would have had real swords, not wooden, of course. Tudor archer. And archery was a very popular sport in the Tudor times. This is a Motte and Bailey castle, by the way. We can go down there. Bring down here.
Just go down, you said first, we'll just step.
I've got on film. So it's really dark and it kind of smells down here. So you can kind of tell what we're going into a dark place. Stairs! Being a prisoner locked down here. Oh, I stood on something. Oh, I don't know. You can't just see anything in here, which just shows how dark it is. What, he was put down there?
That's it. Not in here, down there. That's the oubliette down there.
Where they could shoot out, but it was very hard for other people to shoot, the enemy to shoot in.
Yeah. Earl of Warwick was known as the Kingmaker, and we're going to go in here and learn about him and stuff.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all written in Old English, so not only couldn't you read it anyway, because of the fonts they used, but they had a different language as well.
The rightful King of England. Long live King Henry!
So this just shows some of the clothes they would have wore in the early Tudor dynasty, and my dad's shadowing it. Well done. The fashion's changed a lot over the Tudor period. Hi person, he has always been incredibly hot in the smithy, and there were no windows or anything. And they couldn't have drank water because it was unclean, so the only thing they had to drink was beer. Yeah, it was really dark as well, so if you have these heavy metals and then you slam it down hard because you can't see properly and you're a bit dizzy anyway, you could like really hurt your hands and stuff. And they didn't have doctors and stuff in those days, so it's just like, wow. Yeah, they're like, you wouldn't have been able to see it. but they had to have small slits in the helmets because otherwise you'd be like, you're dead and blind. Steps. Oh, it feels really weird walking on these. Oh, it's gonna eat me. That's huge. That horse is huge. No, but it's not. Hold that so I can do a size comparison.
They weren't like fine race horses though. They were big.
It's real.
That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. He said it's real, and you're really bad at filming.
It's on its tail, mate.
That really scared me.
Its tail just moving.
Horses weren't only used to ride into battle. Jousting was still very popular at the time of the Tudors. Henry VIII was actually renowned for being a very good and successful jouster.
Oh, yeah. He did it for like 20, 40 years or something like
He was a
that.
very good horseman, but this is the kind of horse that he would have been riding, like our modern race horses.
They're huge. Oh my god. And this is a guy. Mate, looks like armour. Yes. Armour person. This is some examples of the pieces of armour which would have been worn in the early Tudor period whilst going into battle. Look at that. Oh, there's a kitty cat! You can't see it. But this is basically inside a tent on the battlefield. They'd have tents like this. They would have the soldiers here. But that's a little boy. You can't see him. But there's this boy, there's a cat. Yeah, so they actually had, I guess, a good time just to take away the stress of war. These people scare me. I think they're going to come alive.
That's an axe, isn't it?
That's an axe in it.
Which is tall as a man, had been very, very popular earlier than the Tudor period, but later the crossbows became more popular.
They were very, very powerful.
Cannon was first becoming popular in the
Like, okay, you can't see anything. It was pitch black. But that's a massive cannon. It's huge. And then, oh yeah, I think he's making cannonballs in here. Cannonballs. This is a person. I think he's going to. Oh, I don't want to go anywhere near them. They scare me. And you can see the waterfall and the river from out here. Women and girls just having fun, playing, knitting, sewing. Tudor girls didn't go to school, they stayed at home and learned how to sew and things, so they're lucky. These are some boots, some Tudor boots and some Tudor leathers. They use a lot of leathers and I really don't want to touch this guy. Oh my god. And cottons. Nice music as well. Like you can hopefully hear the Tudor music being played. So this is basically life at home in the Tudor period. Some very nice clothes. Must have taken ages for those to make. We had no factories and machines. Sit on this and it moves. And you'd poo like.
Kingmaker.
Oh no! So portraits were very popular in the early. They were starting to get popular, and there was a popular portrait painter guy called Holbein, the painter guy. Ah. And I've watched enough Scooby-Doo episodes to tell me that that's going to come alive, so I'm going to go now. Oh, it's really cold in here. Look at all the paintings on the wall, so pretty. Just random corners and things.
Notice how thick the walls were in these castles as well. We've got
isn't it?
Oh, hello.
wow. You could certainly get it, with you addressing that, couldn't you?
I want a corridor with one of these at the end.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Though, look at the purpose it serves, how it makes this corridor look huge.
Yeah.
Because if you were walking in,
Yeah.
you could just go on and on.
Well, I mean, that's what I want.
Oh my god, look at the peacock. They just like walk around people. Oh my god, it's coming near me. It's coming near me. It's massive. Oh, it's open its feathers. Open. Open sesame. Please. Pretty please. No? Okay then, be boring. Oh my god, they look nice. Look gold. This is the juice, but they ate a lot of sweets, I think. Every name in the whole of Europe. Wow. Some tapestries.
Weddington, look. Look.
Weddington's mentioned in the Doomsday Book.
Horston.
Horston, ah.
So you got Horston, Attleborough, Coton, Arbury, Stockingford, Weddington, all around. You even got Harley's actually still. Little ones.
That's really cool.
Circled, Bedworth. But basically, yeah. Nuneaton as we know it, and then it's Nuneaton but surrounded by all the little parts of Nuneaton as well, which used to be villages.
Little sweetie. This is Henry VIII's sword. ATM.
That's not just me.
But this is what the hall would look like anyway. Ambrose Dudley was given Warwick Castle as a Christmas present by Queen Elizabeth I in 1562. And they did celebrate Christmas, but they didn't have Christmas trees until the Victorian age. And they also banned it in the Civil War, which was in the Stuart era. This is one of the greatest rooms after the Tudor period. Yeah. This is
Jousting, armour and horse armour.
so it's German, but it's from the Tudor period.
Yes.
Wow. So that one's Anne Boleyn, his second wife, who was executed, and that was Anne Boleyn, her older sister. And before he married Anne, Mary was actually his mistress, like his girlfriend, who he didn't marry, and then he got rid of her and married Anne instead. For some reason. But and this is rumoured that Mary actually born him two illegitimate children.
Won a money prize.
Oh. Where is the bear?
The pit below is where bears were housed for bear baiting.
Oh.
Warwick called Morpheus was once attacked in a forest by a giant. The earl then pulled a tree from the ground, as you do, stripped it of its branches and used it as a weapon. He overcame the giant and then adopted the image of a stripped tree as his crest. Now known as the rabbit.
Oh my god, that's what the bears were.
Horrible world, darling.
Oh, that's interesting. It says that the origins of the bear and ragged staff have no link with actual bear baiting. It was a device, heraldic device, that implied boldness and courage. And the ragged staff, called legend of Warwick called Morvidus, was once attacked in a forest by a giant. The earl then pulled a tree from the ground, as you do, stripped it of its branches and used it as a weapon. What you granny?
I'm gonna cry. Let us not lock my granny. Ethelfrida's mound. Tudor clothes!
Peacocks.
Yeah, peacocks. Peacocks are fun.
It's a lovely time for the trees.
Stairs aren't fun.
That is quite a good view where you are now.
It's beautiful.
Go slower.
I film lots of them. Trees. And if someone's just walking, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is, oh my god, I did actually think that's just going to be a big drop. I was quite scared.
Not down there.
Yeah. The trebuchet.
That wasn't
Take
really
away
Tudors, though.
his weapon. Oh tree. I am the king of the forest.
So when they built
The forest. Oh, look at that tree. Oh wow, that's weird. I love how they hide the stereo with a bit of cloth to make it look like a log. I think we're going up there now. Yay, more stairs. I'm still catching my breath from the last set. We were going down. Oh my God. Imagine walking up all these stairs with like all your armour on.
Right, do you know why spiral staircase is supposed to
Was it for space purposes?
conserve space?
You can't right-handed, I can hit you there. But when you're left-right-handed, you can't swing your sword.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes! I made it alive! Wow!
Careful that body, yeah.
Oh, you're on CCTV.
Sleep soundly, my son.
William, my squire. Stay close.
William. Will, my son.
My lord,
Come with me.
who are you? Show me your face.
Come, follow me.
Oh my God! I don't know how loud that is. Oh, this is scary. Oh my God!
Stay close, William. The hour has come.
I am with you, my lord.
Beware, boy. Beware.
Dungeons. Looking down the cobbles, you can see where the horse and carriage, like wheels, would go. There would have been massive things. We're going home.